it's Sean from Sean's Toy Room, and in honor of May the 4th, I'm here to show the Star Wars figures I picked up this weekend at the Barrie Comic-Con and the flea market and the antique store, and of course Walmart. So we start with the Walmart purchase, which is actually a 20th anniversary 6-inch figure release of Commander Cody for the Revenge of the Sith. See, it has the exact same packaging that it had in Revenge of the Sith, almost superficially like Vader's helmet. So he has his weapon and he has his removable helmet. And he shows where Commander Cody was receiving the orders from Palpatine to do Order 66. So this will be one that stays closed because it's a commemorative anniversary. And then, of course, you have one of the 4 figures I have. This is from Power of the Force. This is my teenage line. So you have Luke Skywalker in his Jedi robes and outfit from Return of the Jedi. And you can see the info card on the back. And then the vehicles that come with it. Well, that you could get in that line. Now, I believe that I have this one. It was a present from my parents a couple of Christmases ago, and unlike my other Luke that had gray pants, this one has tan. Of course, it's still the muscular Power of the Force one, but see, there you go. Info card. There's the skiff. There's the other figures in the line that you can get, and vehicles as well. Right, so I showed you the... Well, I'll go through the other Power of the Force figures I have as well. But you've seen Return of the Jedi Luke. Here's Obi-Wan. Now this is important because Sears hasn't existed in Canada for years. And you can see the label and what it originally cost way back then in the 90s. So there's Obi-Wan. And here you can see the figure line. It's a bit smaller. So you have Vader and you have 3PO. You have Luke, of course. That's the Luke I have. And Han. I now have Han. In a loose form, anyway. And a Stormtrooper. And, of course, you see the Falcon, the Landspeeder, the X-Wing, and the TIE Fighter. And 1995. Now, let's take a look at Luke. What year is he? 96? Oh, interesting. Okay. So next up will be 3PO and Stormtrooper Luke. Now, Stormtrooper Luke here, he has a removable helmet, just like my 6-inch figure. And if you look carefully, you'll now see a label from the Bay, which is now a historical piece of Canadian retail history. And you see he has some kind of hologram prismatic stuff there. Good. And if you look on the back, you see his info card. You see the copyright date of 96. You see the Jedi Knight Luke, which I already have now. And the Skyhopper and the Snowspeeder. Yes. All right. Now, Power of the Force was my teenage Star Wars line, just like Star Trek Playmates. And there's another sticker from the Bay. Again, these were from the Barrie Comic-Con yesterday. There's 3PO. So hopefully he's fully posable, just like the Episode 1 version. There's his info card, and there's the figures and vehicles again, the same as before. So now I'll go over what I bought in earlier weeks. Now at the 400 Market in Barrie, South Barrie, I bought the Landspeeder from Power of the Force. And it's posable so that both Luke and Obi-Wan can fit in the Landspeeder itself. it's all in French and English, so that's good. You get practice. See, there you go. So he should be able to fit in there just fine. And two of them side by side, yes, just like in the movie. Now, that was 95. They also have the Falcon, the X-Wing, and the TIE Fighter. There you go. Okay, so now let's go over the other carded figures I have. I have Princess Leia. She was bought from the Sanford & Sons antique shop. So I wanted to try and get most of the figures from the original trilogy. There's her info card. Interesting that she isn't on the character selection on the back. That's very interesting. See? And then, of course, there's Lando. Now, of course, I have a loose Lando, but here's my carded Lando. I had Luke and Han when I was a teenager. Now I have them both again. I still need to find a carded Han, though. I wonder what he's holding there. Must be some kind of big blaster rifle or something. And then the final figure I have from Power of the Force, or Expanded Universe, is Grand Admiral Thrawn as he looked in his, the animated cells and the book. Oh, I didn't know he wore gloves. Huh, that's neat. He has the Yasamori around his neck. This was from 1998. And yes, I paid a lot for him, but that's because he was very rare. See, there you go. Standing on the bridge. There's the whole Expanded Universe line. Now that must be when Luke turned to the dark side in, the Dark Horse comics when the Clone Emperor came back. Leia, Mara Jade, the Clone Emperor, there he is. Space Trooper and Imperial Sentinel, Cloud Car, and Snowspeeder. Now the interesting thing is, you see these dividing lines along the card back? Oh, the pop-up scene. I get it. That's neat. Oh, that's why it's thicker. That's why it's thicker, because it has that pop-up scene. Okay, so... And I guess to finish off the movie, no Star Wars celebration would be complete without the original Star Wars trilogy on VHS, 91 or 92 edition. Long before it was re-released as special edition. I mean, this is a spare set. The set I have from my 13th birthday in 1991 is not exactly fully intact or in the best condition because it's been well used and well watched, of course. But there you go, you see the original covers. And you notice how it just says Star Wars, not Episode 4. And you notice how Luke has a blue lightsaber, so that was the old art before they changed it to reflect, so the green lightsaber would show up better against the sky. And this should say 1992. There you go. Fox Video. And it was nice to find a completely intact copy of it. Wasn't damaged in any way. And I do have a working VCR at home. Well, okay, I'm at home now. I do have a working VCR, so I'll be able to make it work. One day, got to buy a flat screen TV for that one. That way I have enough ports for both the cable box and the VCR to be hooked up. And of course, I have the original 6 movies on DVD. Now these, the 3 from the original trilogy are the ones that happen to have the original theatrical edition on the bonus disc versus the regular one. And if you look at the, see, original theatrical edition on DVD for the first time only. So I was able to watch all of them as they were originally intended. Just like my VHS copies. And of course, my prequel trilogy DVDs. And Revenge of the Sith is the very first DVD I ever bought back in 2006. 2-disc special edition. And what I did when I went to Boston Fan Expo is I managed to get the inner cover autographed by Hayden Christensen, because that's a picture of Vader on his table, just as he's created. So I thought that would be a good thing for him to autograph. And he and I posed with the picture. I mean, in the photo op with the DVD itself. So that is my video for celebrating May the 4th and the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith. See you later.